Hello everyone, it is me, Mary, and I am here today with an amazing deal for you. Yes, it is going to be great. Okay guys, I am here today with a Rite Aid video for you. This is going to be another option to the Rake in the Points. The Rake in the Points is an event that's going on. This is the last week as to where if you spend $50 on participating products, you will receive $20 back in the form of Plenty Points. Plenty Points can be used at Rite Aid for purchases. So it's pretty much like CVS or any other store that we have the actual store's currency, form of currency to utilize in lieu of physical monies. So that's how we do that. This is the last week, unfortunately, and I've been trying weekly to present you with different options that you can do to be able to capitalize on different items that are available and minimize your out-of-pocket expense. However, there was one week where I just didn't shop at Rite Aid. It really wasn't worth it. But apart from that, there are absolutely some deals that you can reference back to for a learning perspective on shopping at Rite Aid. So this video is an instructional video. Yes, there will be offers provided. I will tell you how to do those offers and different tips and tricks to shopping at Rite Aid. However, this is not going to be a quick, here are the deals, go ahead and do them type of video. This is a video to help those who are maybe new to Rite Aid, who have shopped at Rite Aid but want to look at it from a different perspective, or who are still a little bit testing the waters potentially at Rite Aid. So this is a great video for you. So this week I've already done 2 videos. I did an option 1 video and it was, excuse me, I have hair. It was a option 1 video 1 and 2, and the reason you'll see video 1 and 2 is because we have a limit of $100. So you can do the Rake in the Points one day and then you can do the Rake in the Points the next day. Cat hair is getting me. Okay. So this is going to be the option 2 video 1. I am hoping to do a video 2. I plan to do this tomorrow. I am very busy tomorrow, and I don't want to do one of these videos on a Saturday simply because that is not going to be something that's really going to be beneficial. So I'm going to try my best to get this video up to you tomorrow. I have to get rid of this cat hair that is bothering me. Hold on just one second. I'm back. Sorry about that. That was ultra tacky. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and present you with option 2 video 1. And tomorrow I will try to get option 2 video 2 up for you to finish this out. So let's go ahead and look at this. If you did my deals last week, you ended out with either 1 or 2 different scenarios. So the first scenario, if you did option 1, when you ended that, option 1 video 1 and 2, you should have $36.07 on your card. $6.07 of this is a money maker. So this is not monies that you invested. This is money that after your investment, you had a positive return. Okay, guys? So this is an actual plus. Okay, so you have that money available to you that is just extra. It's money that you have made, so we can consider that in our shopping, okay, as money that we can play with. Now, you could have done option number 2, which would leave you starting out your week with $32.56 on your card. However, the actual money made is going to be a lot higher. That was $13.52. That means that after your investments, you had a positive return. So very good in that scenario. So those are our 2 options. So either, once again, you're starting with $36.07 to apply towards this transaction, or $32.56 to apply to this transaction. And part of these monies are actual money that you invested, and the other part is just money that we've made. So very good there. Now, if you have not done any of my options and you're starting out, you will have an out-of-pocket expense that you need to pay that will be higher than what you would pay if you're utilizing or rolling your Plenty Points into your transaction. So please understand that. So as I mentioned to you, out-of-pocket expenses, I will go into that and let you know this is what we're going to utilize from option 1 or from option 2, or this is what you're going to just pay out of your pocket. So it really is going to depend on what you have on your card. However, I am absolutely providing 3 scenarios to you. Scenario 1, that you completed option 1, scenario 2, option 2, and also scenario 3, that you are brand new and you have no money on your Rite Aid Plenty account to utilize in this transaction. So there's a few different goals in this actual transaction, and let's go ahead and look at those. If you watched my option 1 yesterday, video 1 and 2, you would see that some of the goals are relatively similar in the fact that there are some freebies that I'm wanting you to get. However, if you didn't use these freebies, please go ahead and capitalize on these as they're available, because some of them are monthly deals that are no longer going to be available as we're approaching the end of the month. And in addition to that, some are going to be weekly deals that are no longer going to be available as well. So now would be a great time to take advantage of the deals that are available. So I will be bringing those and including those in the goals for this video. So let's look at our goals here. The number 1 goal is to complete the first day of the Rake in the Points event. So we need to spend 50 on qualifying items and then receive 20 back for completing the requirements. And as I mentioned, there is it's $100, so we can do this deal 2 times and receive back $40. Okay, what is our second goal? The second goal is going to be to minimize our out-of-pocket expense. So that is very simply stated. We want to minimize the monies that we're having to take out of our pocket, whether it be in the form of Plenty points that are on our card or out of our checking account. So whichever one it is, we want to minimize our out-of-pocket expense. The third deal, or the third goal rather, is going to be align ourselves to come out free or to come out with a moneymaker at the end of video 2. So this is video 1. And I'm going to go ahead and let you know there is going to be an expense in video 1. Now it greatly depends upon several different factors. However, there could be an expense out of pocket today. If you do have a money-making scenario, if you followed option 2, then you're going to come out in a positive way. However, if not, there is going to be an expense that comes with this video. However, these are products that are very hard to get for free. I always harp on things that, we should be getting for free, but from time to time, there are things that are very hard to get for free. However, as extreme couponers, we need to be able to shop very intelligently. That way we do minimize our out-of-pocket expense. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do, number 4, is going to be to complete a free deodorant deal. So we'll definitely discuss that. Number 5 is going to be to complete a free razor cartridge deal. And number 6 is going to be to complete a glue deal. So those are all offers or items that we have available, goals that we have right now. If you watched my videos yesterday, I discussed donations into the actual goals. However, at times it is very hard to take care of our home front. When we're having to pay money out of pocket for certain items, it's not always the easiest to be able to donate. If you're so blessed to where you can actually pay for things out of pocket and it doesn't affect your budget, then of course you can absolutely go ahead and donate some of the items that we get today. However, since there is an out-of-pocket expense, I would say that we put more of an emphasis onto donations when we are receiving items for free or when we're getting paid to do so. That way, we're not taking money away from our own family at that time, and we're able to help the maximum amount of people as the freebies come along. So that is not a part of this goal as of today. Now in video 2, I may be able to work it out to where we can absolutely bring in some donation possibilities into that video. So let's go ahead and look at some of the coupons that we're going to need to be able to facilitate this shopping trip. The first one is going to be that we're going to need 4 of the Playtex Gentle Glide tampon coupons. There's a few different ways that you can get these actual coupons. Now, the first way that you're going to get this coupon is going to be from coupons.com. Now, if you're wondering about the actual areas that you can get the coupons from or the inserts, I will absolutely include all of those below in the links. In addition to that, I will also include any link that you need to print any coupons that you may need for this transaction. So once again, any type of coupon information, go to the description box underneath the video and you will absolutely be able to find where every coupon came from and how to get the coupons if a link is needed. So there are 2 alternatives here. The Playtex Gentle Glide tampons, there is a new newspaper coupon, and that's for $2 off of one. Alternatively, there is a coupon from coupons.com. That coupon is also a $2 off of one. So if you don't have the newspaper coupon, you can get it off of coupons.com. And if you don't have a printer, you can get it from the newspaper. So either or is going to be a great deal for you. Now, another coupon that we're going to need 2 of the StayFree 2 off of 2 coupons. Now, these particular coupons, a lot of people can really mix them up. There is a higher value coupon on coupons.com. However, there is a big exclusion on that coupon. The exclusion is that you cannot use the actual $3 off of 2 coupon on items that are 14 through 24 count. The items that we're going to need to be able to get them within our price point are absolutely within the 14 to 24 count, so we cannot use those coupons. The coupons that we're going to use are going to be the 2 off of 2 coupons, and they're directly beside the Playtex Gentle Glide tampon coupons, the ones that were $2 off of 1. Once again, all of the information as to where you can find the coupons is included below. Okay, so we're going to need 2 of those. We're going to need 4 of the Carefree coupons. These are 50 cents off of 1. These are located on the Carefree website. Link below, so you will have those. Now, those are 50 cents off of any one Carefree item. Now, I do want to let you know, there is no specified limit on this coupon, so it doesn't say limit of 4 identical coupons per transaction or a limit of 4 identical coupons per household per day. It doesn't state that. It just basically reiterates the normal jargon that states, 1 coupon per purchase, which is 1 coupon per item, essentially. But when I was ringing up these coupons today, or shopping rather, what ended up happening was the second set of coupons did not want to go through. So the first Carefree coupon scanned perfectly, second scanned perfectly, the third and fourth, they did not scan. So while it did not say anything about not, a limitation on how many you can use, the computer didn't take it. So if you're comfortable with requesting a manual entry, as I am, I just hand them all at once. If not, you want to do just a quick separate transaction right after the bulk of your transaction, just do the last 2 Carefree at the end in a separate transaction, so that way you don't have to worry about or stress about the coupon not going through perfectly. So just a quick tip for you there. So the next coupon we're going to need is going to be some Rite coupons. We're going to go to the Rite weekly ad. It's going to be located in the store. If you ever get coupons or newspapers rather, whenever you see weekly ads, don't throw those away until you check. Because often if you buy 10 newspapers and you have 10 Rite ads, you may find that there are some valuable in-ad coupons within those ads. And if you throw them away, then you're going to have to go to the store and take ads out of the front of the store. At times stores can be a little bit protective of their ads, so I always say if you get newspapers, try to check them that way. This goes for Target, CVS, Walgreens, any store ad that's available. You may be surprised at the valuable coupons that are inside of ads, so please do not just throw those away prior to going through them. So the 2 options you have is 1, you have some ads laying around the house and you're going to go ahead and clip those coupons, or 2, you're going to have to go in the store and grab the actual ads. So how many ads do we need? We need 4 ads. The reason we need 4 ads is because we're going to purchase 4 identical types of items. At Rite there is a limit of 4 identical coupons. However, the Rite coupon does state limit of 1 per customer. However, I have never encountered a situation as to where, what is my computer telling me? Hold on 1 second, guys. What is it telling me? Sorry about that. I had an interesting pop-up. I have never encountered a situation as to where a store would not allow me to use 4 identical coupons per transaction. This has never occurred. I'm not saying that it cannot occur, because I'm sure it can. However, I've never encountered it. So today I went to a Rite to where I've never done multiples of an in-ad coupon. I decided to do this just to sort of test the waters and see how that would go. So as I walked in the store, I went to the front and I said, "Hi, may I please ask you a question?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Would you prefer that I cut out 4 identical coupons or utilize 4 ads to cut the coupons? Or would you prefer that I get 1 coupon and you can scan it 4 times? Because at some stores, they want 1 coupon and scan it 4 times. At other stores, they want 4 coupons. So I always think that it's best bet to go ahead and ask as you enter the store. So that way you don't get to the register and then have somebody, "Oh, you can't do," so just go ahead and ask as you get in the store. So this particular store wanted me to cut out 4 coupons, so I cut out 4 coupons. All this talk about 4 coupons, which ones are we talking about? We're talking about the Speed Stick coupons. So within these particular coupons, we have the $1 off of one products. And the $1 off of one is going to be for Speed Stick, and it is also going to be for, I don't need that now, just get it prepared, please, for the whole, thank you, sorry about that. It is going to be for the Speed Stick or the Xoxo. So what we're going to need is 4 of these Speed Stick coupons. Those Speed Stick coupons are going to be utilized with manufacturer coupons, okay? So we're going to need 4 of those. In addition to that, we're going to need either 4 or 2 manufacturer coupons. The 4 coupons would be if they're Speed Stick coupons at 50 cents off of one. The 2 would be if they're coupons $1 off of 2. So we're purchasing 4 items, so we either need 4 50-cent off of ones or we need 2 $1 off of 2 to complete 4 items. So there we go. That is what we need. The last coupon we need is going to be, and that right there, it did come out this weekend. I think that's 918 Smart Source, and I'll include that below. Now, in addition to that, the last coupon we need is a soft and dry coupon. So I will include the link below, and that way we will go ahead and have this available to utilize during the actual transaction. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get things aligned for the video. Okay, so yes, we're going to need 2 of these soft and dry coupons, and I will include that link below as well. There is a soft and dry promotion that's going to make these absolutely free, plus a moneymaker. So I'm going to include that information, but you will have the coupons below and the link. You need to print 2 of these coupons because there's a limit of 2 of these offers. So now let's actually get into the full shopping trip. So there's many different things that we're going to purchase today. The bulk of the purchase is going to be geared towards feminine hygiene. Feminine hygiene items at times are very expensive and they're very hard to come by in extreme couponing to get for free or at a highly reduced rate. I've worked it out to where we will have all of these products, even if we pay out of pocket, basically for the price of one. So that's not a bad deal. So let's go ahead and look at this. The first item we're going to get is 4 of the Playtex Gentle Glide tampons. Okay, so this is them. Okay, so these are 36 count Playtex Gentle Glide. Now, all stores are going to vary in their prices. However, I have seen a lot of stores that have these for $8.99. I'm going to base my numbers on $8.99 because that's what I had in my stores is $8.99. If your store is a little bit less or a little bit more, please work those numbers into the equation, okay guys? So we're going to buy 4 of these. Now, what's the deal? The deal is, well, it's part of Raking the Points, but the deal is buy one, get one half off. If you have a gold discount, we're not going to get any types of perks from this or any other reduction because it already is reduced at a sales rate. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy 4. So when we're buying 4, 2 are going to be regular priced and 2 are going to be half price. 2 at half price is the price of 1, so it's going to be $8.99 times 3. So the actual regular retail for these for 4 boxes is $35.96. Since we're buying 4, we're going to do $8.99 times 3, which is going to come out to $26.97. We're going to use 4 of the $2 off of 1 coupons. So once we reduce the $8, this is going to be an out-of-pocket of $18.97. That's very expensive, considering the fact that we're only going to get back $20. However, I'll help sweeten the deal, but this right here is expensive. But when you have 4 of these right here, this right here alone is a great deal. But I'll make it better for you. Especially if you have brand preference. I mean, this is a great one. Okay, so the next deal that we need to do is going to be on the StayFree pads. Now, there's quite a few different StayFree pads. I personally prefer these right here. Right here. Now, as we see that 14 count? So if you see any blogs or anything that say to use the 3 off of 2, you're not going to be able to do it. Once again, here's another one, 16 count. You can't use that 3 off of 2. Now, there are other products that are larger that are $7.43 each, but these right here are $3.99 each. So I would much rather prefer to buy these types of products at this price point to reduce my out-of-pocket, and buy multiples of the smaller ones to drastically reduce my out-of-pocket. So that's how we work with couponing at times, is sometimes we need to buy the smaller packs to minimize our expense. Even given the fact that we would have $1 more in coupons, that still would be horrific because the price point would be so much higher. So here we go. The higher coupon is not always the best. That's the point. So these are buy one, get one half off. So if we're buying 4, once again, 2 are full priced, 2 are half price. 2 at half price equals a full price. So the regular retail is going to be $15.96. We're going to be buying 4 of these, so that'll be $3.99 times 3, which will be $11.97. We're going to use 2 of the $2 off of 2 coupons, which is going to take off $4, which now leaves us with a out-of-pocket of $7.97. Okay, so the next item I want us to buy is going to be some liners here. So what we're going to do is pick up 4 of the panty liners. Okay, so they have some different varieties. However, what I want you to do is get to a lower price point. Now we have to ensure that we're meeting that $50 minimum. And the way I've got it, we're going to be at $51.85. So I really need you to try to stay on price point or it's not going to work out for you. So these at my store are $1.65 each. So they are $1.65, correct? Yes, they are $1.65. So once again, buy one, get one half off. So we're buying 4. These are full price. These are both half price. The 2 combined make a full price. So we have $1.65 times 3. Okay, guys? So that's going to end up being $4.95. The regular retail is $6.60. So we're going to use 4 of the 50-cent off of 1 coupons, which is going to reduce our total by $2. And we're now going to have a total out-of-pocket of $2.95 for those items. So let's look at the last items that we're going to purchase to complete our rake in the points. So say that you only purchased 2 newspapers, okay? So that's a very minimal amount. An option for you would be to buy 2 of the ladies' speed sticks and 2 of the men's speed sticks. So that would be that you only bought 2 newspapers, because if you bought 2 newspapers and you just have the 50-cent off of 1 coupons, you'd have 2 50-cent off of 1 for here and 2 50-cent off of 1 for here. If you just bought 1 newspaper and it's the 1 off of 2, then this would still work for you. So either way, this will work. So what is the deal here? These right now are on sale for $1.99. So you can get the speed stick, and that's the 3 ounces. Or you can get the lady speed stick, which is the 2.3 ounces, and the coupons work on these right here. So if they're $1.99 each, we're going to get 4 of these, and that's going to bring our total to $7.96. Now the regular retail for these are $14.76, so we're already at a pretty reduced rate. So what happens next? We're using 4 of the Rite and Add coupons. That's going to reduce our total by $1 for each one. So we're using 4 of those coupons. We're going to take off $4. We're also going to use either 4 of the 50-cent off of 1 coupons, or we're going to use 2 of the $1 off of 2 coupons. That will also reduce our total by $2. So now we have a total out of pocket of $1.96 for all of these items. These items that we purchased, 4 of the Playtex, 4 of the StayFree, 4 of the Carefree, and 4 speed sticks, whether it be ladies or men's variety, is now going to bring us to $51.85. And in looking at this, we're at a total out of pocket of $31.85. A lot of money, right? Okay, so how are we going to do this? Now, we could stop here. If we stopped here, I have the mathematics for you. I will provide this at the end of the video, though. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the freebies that are available as well for this week, and some money makers. So let me go ahead and bring those to you. So let's go on to the next goals. And one of those is going to be the soft and dry. As you remember, I mentioned that we needed 2 soft and dry coupons. The reason that we need these 2 soft and dry coupons is because these are on sale for $1.99. After these are on sale, we also have a great deal. It's buy one, get $2 back in Plenty Points. If we have a $1 off coupon, we're only paying 99 cents and we're getting $2 back. So that's an immediate moneymaker. So what we do is we have a limit of 2. So we're going to purchase 2 at $1.99. We're going to have a total of $3.98. We're going to hand them 2 of the $1 off of 1 coupons. Remember, the link is below. We're going to pay $1.98. We're going to receive $4. And this is a $2.02 moneymaker for the 2. This is not included in Rake in the Points, so that's why I haven't excluded other items to bring that in. Those are just freebies. So the next thing that we have for the week is the Daylogic 3-blade cartridge refills. There are 5 cartridges in here, and they're supposed to be comparable to the Mach 3. This is a great deal. Normally, these are $11 for one box. However, this week they're on sale for just $9. Additionally, if you purchase one, you get $9 back, so they're absolutely free. Now, I have heard from around the way that you can actually, there's a limit of 2. However, I've only verified that it's a limit of 1. The tag says 1, at least in my region it does. So if you want to try it, you can. If it doesn't say at the bottom of your receipt that you have met the limit, then you probably have one more available, but I just decided to be on the safe side and just buy the one for $9, and I got $9 back. Great, great freebie. Okay, the next and last freebie that I want you to do is going to be on the Sensational Nail Glue. I do my own nails, so nail glue is something that I absolutely love to have in the house. I have eyeliner here. And anyway, so these are very simple freebie as well. So what's the deal on these? They're $1.99. You buy one, you get $2 back. So essentially, there's a limit of 2. So we're going to buy 2 of these. We're going to get to that same total of $3.98, and then we're going to end up getting back $4. So that's going to be a 2-cent moneymaker, which is still a great deal. If you have a gold discount, which I do, since these are regularly priced at $1.99, you're going to end up only paying $1.59 each, which is $3.18. And you'll get back $4, which will make it an 82-cent moneymaker. So great deal as well. So let's go ahead and look at the math. So let's say that we purchased everything. So we purchased the 2 soft and dry deodorants. We purchased the shave cartridges. We purchased the nail glue. We purchased 4 boxes of the Playtex Gentle Glide. We purchased 4 containers or bags of the StayFree pads. We also purchased 4 boxes or containers of the Carefree panty liners. And we purchased 4 of the Speed Stick deodorants. Either ladies or gentlemen's, it doesn't matter. So the total retail value, and this is before any sales or promotions, is going to be $95.24. It's a lot of money for this stuff, guys. So what is our total cost? The total cost means the actual cost after any sales or promotions. The total cost is going to be $68.81. This is not what we're paying. This is just the total cost that we would be paying without any coupons. So that's after all in-store promotions and offers. We only have $22 in coupons. That's not a lot of coupons. So not the best deal. So the total out of pocket. Now this is including everything. So don't worry. If you don't want to spend this much out of pocket, I will let you know just the rake in the points deal, so that way you don't have to spend the extra out of pocket to get all the freebies. I do recommend that you get the freebies because you'll come out better in the end with a moneymaker. However, if you don't have it and you're not able to do so, I understand. But remember, if you did option 1 or 2 from last week, you still have some money on your card, so you may be able to do it. So the total out of pocket, if you just bought every single thing and you're going to be paying with cash, is going to be $46.80. Now, if you did option 1 from last week, then you have $36.07 on your card. So what would happen is if you have $36.07 on your card, then you're only going to pay $10.73 out of pocket. I am so sorry. I have cat hair on me and it is just like horrific. But anyways, if you did option 1 from last week, you are paying, you're using the $36.07 to pay for this transaction, which is $46.80. So the remainder would be $10.73, and that's what you're going to pay out of pocket. Now, if you did option 2 last week, you only have $32.56 on your account. So you would end up paying the remainder, which is going to be $14.24, and you're going to pay that with your card. So, thus far, we have 3 options. We're either paying with cash, $46.80. We're using option 1 and paying the $36.07 from Plenty Points and handing them $10.73 out of pocket. Or we're doing option 2, which is going to be using $32.56 in Plenty Points and then paying the $14.24 out of pocket. So those are our 3 options right now. We're going to receive back $37. So that's a pretty good deal. We're receiving back $20 for raking the points. We're receiving back the $9 for the cartridges. We're receiving $4 for the glue. And we're receiving $4 for the soft and dry. So we are receiving total of $37. So if you subtract the $46.80, which was our out-of-pocket expense, regardless of how we paid it, we have a net cost of $9.80. So at this point, seeing as how we have these monies that we just received, we're going to start the next day with $37. So let's look at the true cost. Say that if we followed option 1 and we utilize that $36.07 to pay for this transaction, you must recall that $6.07 from that option 1 was a money maker, meaning that that money was received and exceeded our initial investment in a positive way. So the actual cost, utilizing that $6.07 that we had from a money maker, is now going to be deducted from our net cost, which is going to bring us with a new cost of only $3.73. So if we did option 1, everything that we've purchased today only cost us $3.73. Now, I personally did option 2 last week. So let's look at how the numbers work out for me. So I had a $14.24 out of pocket because I had the $32.56 on my account. So what ends up happening? There is no cost because I had a moneymaker of $13.52. So out of the $32.56 from option 2, $13.52 of that was a moneymaker, meaning that in my initial investment was less than my return. So that was a very positive situation for me. So if I had a moneymaker of $13.52 and my cost was $9.80, that means that I still have $3.72 on my card, which is a money maker. So not only was everything free for me, but I still have $3.72 to go towards my next transaction. So this is why it is important to try to capitalize on deals when we have them available. I personally don't have any problem coming out of pocket $14.24. However, I have more plenty points available, so I didn't have to come out of pocket, but that's because I shop at Rite Aid very, very often, and I do capitalize on many deals at Rite Aid. I understand that at times it's hard to come up with an initial investment, but you also have to understand that whatever you're doing in life, if you're wanting to make money at something, sometimes there is an investment. And I promise you that shopping at Rite Aid, we can always have a positive return as long as we shop wisely. This also goes for CVS or Target or any other store that we're going to shop at. There are often times to where certain items we do have to pay for, but it's very seldom that I actually have to pay for things. And this is a wonderful example of how I get items for free. If I didn't follow the deal the way that I had specified it, this would be a cost for me. I would have a complete loss of $9.80. However, since I did my deals accordingly, I haven't lost anything, and I still have monies on my account that were never invested by me. So let's look at this. If we are just going to completely pay for the rake in the points deals, we're not going to get the freebies at all. We're just going to overlook the freebies. Actually, our cost is going to be more expensive than the $9.80 because we're not having the overage from the soft and dry. So what's the deal? The retail value, and this is not including the cartridges, not including the soft and dry, not including the nail glue. This right here is going to be $73.28. Okay, that's the retail value. Now the total cost would be $51.85. So that is less, obviously, than the cost on the other option because we have more expensive products to include. The total coupons would only be $20 because we're not using the soft and dry coupons where we did have 22, now we only have 20. So the total out of pocket would be $31.85 as opposed to $46.80 because the total amount of just the products and not the extras is only $31.85 as mentioned for out of pocket. We're only going to be receiving $20 back because we're not getting any extras. So our total cost, once you subtract what you receive versus your investment, our cost is going to be $11.85. So if we did option 1 and we paid with the monies that we had available because we had a $36.07, we're actually going to end up having a loss. and the loss is going to be of $5.78. So that's negative. However, we are being able to pay for our shopping trip. That's great. However, we're losing the monies that we had in overage because of our higher expense that we're having to make into this trip. So if we did have option 2 that we completed from the previous week, we're going to use those monies to pay for this trip. Remember, we'd have $32.56 on our card from option 2. The total out of pocket is $31.85, so we'll cover that. We won't be able to cover tax, but we will cover that at least. We will only have $1.67 left, so it's not a loss. However, it obviously is to our best interest to do it the other way. Now, just to let you know, if you would like to do this deal today and just go ahead and do the actual feminine hygiene and deodorant deal, just the Rake and the points, what you can do is you'll get your plenty points on your account tomorrow morning. So about 6 o'clock the next day in the morning, you'll have more money. And then at that time, you can go ahead and get all your freebies and just have them available, so that way you minimize your initial out-of-pocket expense. So, I hope this was a good video for you. It's a lot of mathematics. I could have done the video very quick and said, buy 4 Playtex, buy 4 StayFree, buy 4 Carefree, buy 4 deodorant, and then that's the deal. I could do that, but I don't necessarily know that it actually would accomplish anything other than just throwing deals at you. Throwing deals at you is not going to help you achieve your ultimate couponing goals, which is going to be to establish lifelong saving skills and techniques, so that way you can actually have some really relevant and consistent savings for your family. Because the more savings you do, the more money you'll have in your bank account, or the more money that you'll have available to just feed your family. Okay, guys, it is that serious. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Sorry for it being a longer video. However, I really want to help you to get a better grasp on what is free, what is a moneymaker, how to look at our investments, how to look at our returns, and how to shop at Rite Aid. So I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great one. Bye, guys.